Do you suffer from depression, Alzheimer's, dementia, ADHD, a lack of a girlfriend, erectile dysfunction, depression? Well, I can't promise that this Say Grace rice cooker meal will fix those, but it might. All right, so we're trying to keep this to a minimum on time because we need to go places. So I've sped this up a little bit. I think the end result is going to look something like this. 75 grams of Say Grace, 50 grams of rice, 125 grams of the pasta sauce, half a can of carrots, and 15 grams of nutritional yeast. So this will end up yielding 2 meals of 85 carbs, 3 fat, 63 protein. I've kind of left myself a buffer here. If I want to add some avocado, add some hummus, whatever you want on top of this. Let me run you guys through what we're going to do. So we got, remember, we're making 2 servings. So when we make it, this is 1 serving here on the MyFitnessPal screen. I'm doubling everything for the recipe. So put 100 grams of rice in here to get us kicked off. Then I'm going to add in 150 grams of the Say Grace on top. Boom, shakalaka. Gonna add some salt, because salt makes literally everything taste better, not really counting. Gonna add some crushed pepper. We're at an Airbnb, they had it, so I'm gonna take it. Make it a little bit spicy. I guess to make it even a little bit spicier, add a little bit of this Frank's Red Hot, put that shit on everything. Not really, I haven't put it on ice cream yet, but we could try. Alex, remind me to make a video of that. All right, so just a little bit, I don't wanna be too hot. I actually really like adding some apple cider vinegar. It'll bring out a little bit more of the acidity in here. Let's throw some garlic powder on there. Boom, shakalaka. And some pepper. And so what I'm gonna try this time, normally, like if I was just doing this however I would normally do it, I would add this pasta sauce in here. But I think today I'm gonna add this at the end, and we're gonna throw the carrots on top. Carrots is new for me. I've never tried carrots like this. I don't know. This is how you learn. You try new things, see how it comes out. They're already kind of cooked, so this should go fast. So we're gonna take this, put it on the food scale. We need to add the nutritional yeast. I am gonna add this now. This is another thing that you could add at the end, but I think it'll make this kind of cheesy and then have some pasta sauce on top. So 2 servings of this, we're gonna do 30 grams.
Big old mountain of nooch.
Nooch, nooch, nooch. For a while I didn't like people to call it nooch, but now I call it nooch. I don't know, that's how these things happen. So the magic rule of thumb is usually for every gram of rice, I put 2 grams of water. For every gram of Say Grace, I put a little over 2 grams of water. So for those of you that have your calculator at home, I have 100 grams of rice, 150 grams of Say Grace. Yeah, those together, that's 250 grams. Double that, it'd be about 500-ish grams of water. So I might go a little bit over. I'm gonna say 600. And I am kind of trying to pour the water to get the spices mixed in and on top of things. Again, first time trying this, and I'm hoping that I can use the fast setting on the rice cooker today to be able to get this done in about 40 minutes. I've had it happen where I've done like frozen veggies and steamed them, and it didn't quite work. It's okay, Alex, I know you're trying so hard. You can show them all our crap in the living room. Yeah, pan over there. We're working with what we got. This is real. What other channel does this? That's what I thought. Nobody. Look, Alex didn't even clean the rice cooker all the way. That's okay, I got it.
Was that the last one to use it?
It wasn't me. Was it you?
I think it was Allie.
Call her out. At Conscious Living with Allie on Instagram. I don't know why I'm pointing at you when I have the mic here. Call Allie out. Anyways, she doesn't watch my stuff. I've closed this like 8 times. This is kind of fun. All right, you would hit start if you had plugged it in. I was trying to be fast, guys. Come on, get in there. Sometimes you just gotta force it in. All right, force it in sounds kind of like foreskin. You're dancing to the music? All right, so we're gonna go hit quick, because that's what I am. I'm definitely not long or fast. I'm quick. I guess fast and quick are the same. Jesus Christ. Okay, quick, boom, 40 minutes. We'll dance again, see you in 40.
And a special announcement.
You guys can go use your code. Shout out to Hold On Bags. They make compostable stuff, and your vegan mentor told me to get them so that I don't make the planet a worse place, and you don't have to make the planet a worse place either. You can use Hold On Bags. They hold on to all your goodies, and use your vegan mentor at checkout to support him and also the planet. There's music, but we didn't hit it in time. But we can still hit it and quit it. It's a little hot, so don't use your bare fingers. We've already made that joke. And another, yeah, it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So now what we do, we know this is 356 grams. I've actually memorized how much this bowl weighs because I use it this often. What would probably be beneficial at this moment in time is some sort of a utensil to stir this with. The cameraman says, that one has stuff on it, dude. This is an Airbnb. You gotta be careful. That's how you catch gonorrhea-syphilitis. No laughing aloud. We gotta keep this serious, man. We talk about serious things here. Yeah, you don't know how it is. There is literally one that I like to use, that I've cleaned before that has now mysteriously disappeared. All right, well, I give up. They're gonna wash it. You wash it before you stick it in. Oh, there's the other one. Well, now we got two. I've never tried it this way before. One with carrots, two with trying it on this. This sucks. All right, well, with the rice on the bottom, but it looks like it's cooked pretty well. You're just gonna have to mix in the rice because, as you can see, it's kind of sequestered itself to the bottom there. It looks a little bit more pretty now, a little bit more presentable. All right, 1426, that's the magic number. We're gonna use the handy dandy calculator, 1426 minus 356, because that's what the bowl weighs. That gives us about 1,070 grams left inside of here. Look at that, it's 1425. 1424, it's dropping fast. That's the steam. The water actually weighs so much that as it evaporates, it gets lighter. So anyways, 1,070 is the total weight of the food here. So what I usually do, I grab my handy dandy bowl, I swap these out, try not to burn myself real quick, like Indiana Jones style. Who's seen Indiana Jones? I've seen Indiana Jones. Cool, Alex, you've seen one movie, good for you. All right, now we take 1,070, we divide that by 2. 535 is what one meal will be. So I'm gonna put 535 in this bowl, and then I'm gonna put the rest of this bad boy, or I guess it could be a bad girl, it depends on what gender it wants to identify. It could be non-binary, this bad they. It's gonna be 535 on there. That's 433. So not quite all the way there yet. But whatever your food identifies as, you can put that bad thing back in there and it'll be nice and warm when you get home later. I guess you could put it in the fridge and be nice and cold when you get home later. Sometimes I do that with my girlfriend. But we're gonna take it.
You have a girlfriend? What's her name?
Nunya. We're gonna put Nunya in the fridge
Who
later.
wants to be real single on camera.
All right. Oh God.
Wait.
He's really good at sucking things.
That's really good. All right, we're gonna save that for later. It's gonna be nice and warm when I get home so I can stick it back in there. This one, we gotta make it look pretty for camera. Oh, it's a little spicy. It's got a little bit of a kick to it.
Just like me.
That's how I like my women. A little bit of fight in them. All right, we're gonna put, I believe if memory serves correct, 125 grams. Make it look pretty, Alex. Make it look pretty. This is the money shot. In other industries, it's also called the money shot. So there we go. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's ready to go in my belly and do good things for me. Yeah, this has been another awesome production of Cooking with the Bodybuilding Vegan, making Say Grace in the Say Grace rice cooker. Go ahead, use code BodybuildingVegan when you check out. It helps me out a little bit. I can keep making fun, free, funny content like this for you guys and girls and everyone else. With that, I love you all. Have the best night ever. I'm gonna go eat my food.